Welcome back to another segment of Magical Moments with Rosemarie, where we highlight the magic that happens within us and around us. Today, we'll be diving into the magic of the ocean, and I would like to recognize oceanpreneur.com for this amazing information. Why is the ocean important to us, you may ask? The ocean is the heart of the planet. Its water covers more than two-thirds of the Earth's surface. Sea plants like Posidonia produce 70% of the oxygen we breathe, and the deep waters are home to wildlife and some of the biggest creatures on Earth. The ocean provides us with food, jobs, life, entertainment, and sailing. Without the ocean, we cannot survive. So, here are some magical facts about the ocean that you may not be aware of. The ocean produces more oxygen than the Amazons. It is often thought that rainforests are the primary source of oxygen on the planet. But the truth is that rainforests are only responsible for 28% of the oxygen on the earth, while the oceans are responsible for 70%. It does not matter how far you live away from the beach or from the ocean. For every 10 breaths you take, 7 come from the ocean. Now, isn't that magical? Phytoplankton is a microscopic plant that spends its life being carried by oceanic current. Only these tiny organisms absorbs carbon dioxide and releases oxygen into the atmosphere. They are one of the tiniest beings on the planet, but one of the most important to have around, keeping us alive. The ocean regulates the Earth climate. In many ways, the sea regulates our climate. It soaks up the heat and transports warm water from the equator to the poles, and cold water from the poles to the tropics. Without these currents, the weather would be extreme in some regions and fewer places would be habitable. It regulates the rain and droughts, holding 97% of the water of our planet. Almost all rain that drops on land comes from the sea. The ocean absorbs carbon dioxide to keep the carbon cycle and balance temperatures on Earth. It's like our global climate control system. The ocean also provides an important source of food. The ocean provides the number one source of protein for more than 1 billion people. Fish accounts for almost 16% of the animal protein consumed globally. Although not everything is fish and seafood, humans have traditionally used algae and sea plants for cooking. Now, many creatures depend on and live in the ocean. The ocean is not just home for ocean lovers, but it is home for the greatest abundance of life on our planet. As you sail in the ocean, you may see dolphins, whales, or a turtle popping up to take a breath. This is just what we see on the surface. There is more life below the ocean surface than on land. Experts predict that there are more than 300,000 different species underwater. All the creatures that live in the ocean play an essential role in the trophic chains of the ecosystem. With more than 60% of the world's population living on the coastline, we all depend on a healthy sea just as much as these beautiful creatures that live in it. The best holidays are close to the water. The ocean is a happy zone for many. Our temple, our life, our second home, our exhilaration place. It's where we swim, surf, sail, dive, chillax, and lime. Family holidays and Sundays often happens at the beach. For sailors, fishermen, and islanders, it is also a transport zone. It carries them to new lands and connect them with nature and each other. Many jobs are related to sea activities. The most recent official statistics indicates that 59.6 million people in the world were engaged in fisheries and aquaculture in 2016. Other jobs include coastal and maritime tourism, aquaculture, renewable energy, mineral resource, biotechnologies, fisheries, shipbuilding, and ship repair, including more. In fact, 90% of the world trade is made by sea. In the US, close to 3 million jobs are directly dependent on the resources of the ocean and Great Lakes. And lastly, the ocean has therapeutic properties. Did you know that the antiviral drugs Zovirax and Aclovir were obtained from nucleotides isolated from the Caribbean sponges? Or that Yondelis, developed from small, soft bodied marine animals, was the first drug of marine origin to fight cancer? When we dip in the water, our inner dolphins get released. It's called the mammalian diving reflex. When our faces touches the water, our heart rate immediately slows down and blood moves from the extremities to the brain, heart, and vital organs of our bodies. It wakes us up and makes us feel vibrant and alive. The ocean is therapeutic. When we see, feel, hear, smell, or taste the water, we are happy and at peace. Research have proven that the so-called blue spaces can directly reduce psychological stress and improve mood. A healthy ocean keeps us healthy on Earth. We are alive right now because of the oceans. Now the oceans need to be kept alive by us. The choices we make now determine our future and our children's future. We have the responsibility to take care of the ocean as it has cared for us. Now that you're aware of these magical facts of the ocean, apply your own magic by preserving the blue spaces around you. And continue to live your life through the eyes of magic, and everything will appear magical. Until next time, namaste.